Bree, and I am back with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. How you doing? My name is Bree, and as you guys can tell by the title down below, today's video is gonna be another story time. If you haven't seen my first one, I did the first story time on my first time getting caught stealing. Make sure y'all go tune into that. I'll probably put it down in the description box below. But yeah, you guys, like I was saying, today's video is gonna be a story time on my first, well, not my first time, the time I got played. Yeah, so make sure y'all stay tuned, keep watching. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Before we get started, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and leave a video comment in the comment section down below. Okay, so you guys, we just gonna take this story time all the way back. I'm gonna give y'all a little background on how me and the dude met or whatever, and for the sake of this video, we just gonna call this nigga I don't know. I'm just gonna say whatever comes to my mind because I really can't, say some stuff and then, his name be out there, because I'm pretty sure everybody know who I'm talking about, who stay around here. So yeah, we just gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so back when I was in 6th grade, we both was in 6th grade. We both went to Northside Middle School. If you know, you know, and if you don't, then anyway. So yeah, how we met was, okay, we had classes together, but like we never we used to talk, well, flirt, but not like, like not like that flirt that like, oh, I'm gonna get her, oh, I'm gonna get him, not like that. It was just like cool middle schoolers or whatever. So one day it was like time to go home. We was in our last period, and like in my middle school, like they released all of us to go to our lockers and stuff like that to get our book bags and stuff and bring it back to our last period. So it was just like all the kids in the hallway and stuff like that. So we had first block together, so that means our lockers was on the same shelf, because everybody, your first period, your lockers is gonna be where your first period class is or whatever. So we had first period together, so our lockers was around the same place, and our last period class was across from each other, so like we can look in the classroom and be talking to each other like that. So that's what happened, y'all. One day on our last period, we talked or whatever, like at the locker, we was talking, and then one of his classmates told me he like you, he wanna go with you, stuff like that, y'all, bull crap. But this was 6th grade. This like not the official, but I'm just gonna let y'all know, for y'all can know. So yeah, like we was, and at the time he was like he gonna text me. I was just like, just scared, like shaking my shoulders or whatever. Like I like none, but not like I'm like, oh shoot, I'm gonna have a boyfriend. Anyway, so yeah, at the time I was not allowed to have a Facebook, y'all. So he had text, okay, I had made a Facebook, right? And then I had got in trouble for it, so I had to like stay off of it. But sometimes like I sneak into somebody's stuff and get on it, and I see that he had text me on it, but then like something had happened, and like, so I had to get off of it. I was on somebody's phone or whatever, and I was finna text him back, but then I was on my phone, and I went like on, not like the app, but like on Google or whatever, like where you could delete your history and all that. I made a Facebook and I texted him on it and was like, what you said or whatever, this and this and that. That's how we start texting. Moral story, we were dating 2 days for that. We were dating like 2 days, and then he was like, he ain't ready for no relationship. So I forgot what he said, but because that was so long ago. But yeah, that was the first time. Then like 7th, 8th grade, we went back out, and I forgot how long that lasted, probably a couple months. Then like 9th grade, now this is the time where I like got played out. Okay, so 9th grade, high school, right? Okay, I was minding my business, y'all, over this dude. Didn't like him, worth the night, thought he was ugly and everything. Minding my business, just doing my thing. I ain't had no boo, nothing, just chilling, being a freshman, all this and that. In high school, everything looking good, all that. So he decided to bother me again and come inside my life, and I decided to let him because, like, I don't know, but I was stupid, and I let him. And a little background about this dude, y'all. Okay, so he very athletic, like he gassed in every sport. You know, he plays sports and everything. You know, my thing, I was a cheerleader and stuff like that, so it was fun to support, and it just looked good, felt good, all that. Then my mom like dudes who like play sports and stuff, so she knows something productive about them. You know, she don't like me with nobody who in the streets and stuff like that. So, you know, there was a plus too, because my mom accepted it or whatever, because, you know, that's when I had started coming out telling about. She knew about us in the past, so, you know, if I came out, I was like, okay, I'm with this dude again, mom, she was gonna be like, okay, child, you know. So anyway, yeah, so we was dating by the good solid couple months. I forgot. I mean, yeah, we probably broke up like a few hours and got back together before, stuff like that. But we was dating, stuff was good, stuff like that. I mean, we was chaps. We barely was seeing each other. Like, we seen each other at school. We used to hug and stuff like that. But like, we weren't really seeing each other outside of school, except like at the movies and stuff like that on Saturdays. And yeah, I mean, we watched the movie, cool, nothing major, you know, chaps still. So one day, it was New Year's, y'all. It was New Year's Eve, okay. And he tried to talk me, okay, well, he actually did talk, okay. So we was talking about stuff, and he tried to make me like lose my virginity to him. And like, he had boosted my head up, and I was gonna do it, but I'm glad I didn't. Okay, I don't want, like, okay, Mom, if you watching this, get off, okay? Cause no. So yeah, he had talked me into it, y'all, and like by later on that night I had agreed, but we weren't gonna do it until like the next day or whatever. And so yeah, God knew something was wrong with that, and he knew I needed to wait. So yeah, so this was New Year's Eve, right? So then, like, we had got to arguing, right? We were supposed to, remind you, this was New Year's Eve. We were supposed to see each other on New Year's, and you know. So this was New Year's Eve. I was supposed to be with him, but I went with my best friend. And, well, not my old best friend. There'll be another story time of how we broke up or whatever. But y'all know the girl y'all used to see in my vlogs and stuff like that. Always with me. Yeah, I was with her. And we was down her family house, you know, popping fireworks and stuff like that. And it's like we had got to arguing. And it was I forgot what it was about. I think it was about something so simple that he created, like just to, you know, make me, just to have a reason, you know. So, okay, let me tell y'all, him and his ex lived in the same complex. So just get this out there. They lived in the same complex. They used to date or whatever. They lived in the same complex. So anytime they want to do little sneaky link ups, they can just, you feel me? So tell me why. Okay, we got to arguing. And he wasn't texting back, and you know, just trying to find ways to make it seem like I'm tripping and stuff like that. So me, I'm thinking about, okay, he, you know, he want to do this. I bet I won't, you know, do what we said tomorrow and stuff like that. And him, he thinking like, I mean, shoot, I'm finna do what I do, you know, stuff like that. So tell me why, you know, I'm just like, you know what, if it, we popped all the fireworks, we ate and everything. I'm chilling with my, you know, that was my second family or whatever. I'm chilling with my second family. And, you know, I just happened to get on Snap. So I get on Snap, y'all. And please tell me why. I said, okay, the ex who lived where he lived, they was like popular, kind of, okay? So they had like a like a house party or something like that. Not really a house party, but it was like, you know, for New Year's, it was like everybody over there, all the popular people and stuff like that. Well, not popular, but you know, like people who come and people who we know, like around here, was all there. So I get some Snap, and first I was just, you know, seeing people saying they had a little party. So you know, when you see someone Snap a little party, you know you're gonna keep watching that story every time they upload, because they be uploading back to back. So that's what I was doing, just watching everybody's story. I kept refreshing it, and that one kept coming up. So, you know, I kept, and it was like different people all in the house, and you know the whole group, so you know you're gonna be looking at all their story. So that's what I'm doing. And tell me why I come across him, y'all. Him at the park. Okay, first I had to go back because it looked like I seen him turn to the back, and you know you when you see him, nigga, you know. So it looked like I seen him turn to the back on Snap, but it was like just a little glimpse. I played that Snap over like 30 sometimes. I'm telling you, I was looking at that Snap. It looked like I seen him because you know the hair and all that. I ain't gonna say what he had because y'all gonna know for real. But you know, you just see it. You can really see it. You know. So I'm just thinking, but you know, it wasn't enough details for me to you know. So you know, I let it go by. I let it go by. I need to stop talking so fast, but I let it go by, and y'all know, like, it. Now that I'm suspicious, I'm gonna keep looking now, cause like at this point, no, like, then you not texting back, and when you do text back, you trying to act like I'm tripping when I ain't did nothing to you. Like I just freaking like promised you my. I don't even know what to call it, but yeah, like, don't do that. Like, anyway, so big bro body glut. Somebody coming on my YouTube. I don't know what to say, but anyway, so wait, what part I was at, y'all? Oh, so you know, like once I'm suspicious, I'm gonna keep watching. So time go by time, and my friend, well, my ex best friend, her and her boyfriend was arguing. So you know, she was a little sad. You know, I'm sitting here, you know, we telling each other about, you know, how our dude was doing and stuff like that. You know, just being and stuff like that, basically. And you know, her's trying to break up like, it was like they both was trying to have a reason to break up. Like, if you want to leave, baby, just leave. Like, cause I will accept that. Like, don't just try to sit there and make an argument and then act like I'm the one, you know, tripping about something when you created the situation. You know, I hate people who do that. Like, boys are so childish. Like, just say you don't want to be here. Anyway, so yeah, we was talking back and forth, time going by. She keep calling them and arguing, and you know, then eventually stop answering the phone, stuff like that. And mine wasn't texting back really, none of that. So I'm just on Snap talking to her, you know, we just talking stuff like that. And so I had got off of it for a little bit, and then I eventually went back. And when I went back, you know, all the people who was there, their story was up there. So, you know, I started watching. And I just came across, okay, not the ex story, but his ex best friend, like her girl best friend, recorded them. They was over in the corner, y'all, and he had her like to the wall, like you gonna stop playing with me, you know, like, I'm like, no it ain't. I said, look, no it ain't, that ain't him. Anyway, I'm just assuming that ain't him. I'm looking at that Snap, y'all, over and over and over again, y'all. That is not him. So, you know, I showed my best friend. She like, oh my God, that is him, Bree. Ask him what he had. This and this and this. So, you know, I asked him what he had. He tell me, home. Nigga called me, FaceTime me. My phone finna go dead, and I was outside popping fireworks with a dude with rose and this and this and that. What? You was just at home in the house chilling. Now your phone finna go dead, and you outside popping fireworks. Stop playing with me. Boy, you was, just say where you at. Like, I know where you at. So, I ain't even trip or whatever. I was just like, once he said he was at home, I knew he was lying. Like, at that point, because I done examined that Snap so many times, and I'm already heated because, but one, you start an argument with me for nothing, and then act like I'm the problem. So you don't do that. And then you be like, okay, we get in an argument, and you go be disloyal. Like, you can't just cool off and chill or whatever until we fix our problems, something like that. You want to go cheat. So anyway, yeah, y'all, I see the Snap, and basically the girls was trying to do that, like, to be petty or whatever towards me about him. Like, it's not that deep, because for one, he not that cute. I mean, well, not no more, he was petty. But like, if y'all wanted them, y'all can have them. I mean, they got what they wanted, because I sure was not finna be one of them people who fight over them, be in competition by them, do whatever I got to do to help. Not me. Like, you could just go. That's just the type of person I am. I'm not finna do all the extra stuff. Like, if you don't want to be here, then period. So yeah, we watching the snap, and you know, we talking. At this point, like, my feelings was kind of hurt, y'all. Oh, let me tell y'all, my feelings was hurt. Like, it really didn't hit me till like I got home by myself, like in the bed. Like, that's when it hit me, like at night when I was home by myself in the bed. And y'all don't freaking understand. Like, no, like, okay, so after I seen the video or whatever, let me tell y'all what happened. So I texted him and was like, where you at? He was like, chilling in the house or something like that. So then I was like, okay, we know you. I know you ain't in the house. So I was like, okay, FaceTime me. He was like, my phone finna go dead and I'm finna go outside and I'm outside popping fireworks with the, cause you know, remind y'all it was New Year, so you know people pop fireworks. I'm finna pop fireworks with the boys and this and this and that. Okay, well, just FaceTime me real quick before, you know, go put your phone on charge. FaceTime me real quick. I just want to make sure you at home. Man, I'm finna go pop. Okay, that's it. You know what? I'm done. You know, I already told him, like, it's over. I'm done. I don't want no parts, all that, period. Cause then let me tell you what he gonna try to do, y'all. Man, what I do? Please tell me what I did. You know, I only want you. This and this and this and that. Y'all know what dudes be saying. All that, like, no. And yeah, y'all, like, that was basically it. Like, that's like how it happened, like how I found out. And the aftermath, like, me, I was like butthurt because like I was like really all into it, y'all. I even thought about, you know, losing my stuff to him. I'm glad I didn't. Anyway, just put that out there. I did not. But yeah, I was really hurt about that. And let me tell you about my mom. So one day I was crying, right? And so what my mom be doing, like, when she see me cry, like, she really don't like to see us cry like that. But she be asking questions like, what's wrong? And you know, when somebody asks you what's wrong, are you okay, you got to explain it, so they just make you cry worse. So it just made it worse for me, like, cause I ain't want her to, you know, even see me like that, cause I was trying to hide myself crying. You know, like, when you crying, you got to keep sniffing and stuff. You don't want them to hear you. But yeah, they found out, they heard me and stuff like that first. And then like my mom had called. Well, first she was like, she had seen it before she was going to work, because she had came in my room to put on lotion, like use some of my lotion and stuff before she went to work. And she seen this stuff, but she couldn't be late for work, so she was talking to me then, and she called me at work. And she was like, I know you ain't still crying. Like, girl, like, cause I'm like, really though, like, I'm young sitting there crying over a dude. But I'm like, okay, mom, everybody got feelings and stuff like that. She was like, oh, I know, but baby, stop crying and this, you know. But yeah, like, that was really it, y'all. It wasn't really major. I mean, I got more story times of gameplay, like, worse. So like, if y'all want those, just let me know. If y'all want other story times, like I was saying, like about me and my old best friend, like how we fell out or whatever, there can be a story time. About my embarrassing moments, there can be a story time. And you know, just comment what y'all think I should do. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure y'all give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. I just said like but comment and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. And yeah, y'all, that was really my story time. I hope you guys enjoyed. But yeah, this video is already too long, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it right here. And I am